I learned all my experiences from big agencies, small boutiques, starting my own, starving artist, if you will. And then in 2012 is when things started changing for myself. I got my priorities out of whack. I was not focusing on the family. I started because I was chasing the American dream. I got to work 90 hours a week and make it. And I just hit a brick wall. I had a clothing line, and my clothing line was very successful. When I say very successful, Will Smith was wearing our stuff, Jada Smith, NFL players, golf players, baseball players were wearing my stuff. And so I was about to make it, but I just had my priorities out of whack. And so I shut it all down, focused on Red Palm. And that's when things started getting better because I was building a house on sand with trying to do all these things and knowing a lot of things, but being an expert of nothing because I just bought into it, like, hey, just go after everything. And so when I focused back on Red Palm and I started really focusing on marketing and being a better marketer, that's when things started changing. And I said no to everything else. And so as I started doing that, then that's when things started changing. SEO was 2008 is when SEO started to come into play. And I was like, oh, I want to do that. And I was writing articles. At the time you could write 300 words, maybe five. And I was building the websites and everything. I started growing from that. And then I got the hair salons to trade. So heavy of my company, heavy my client base is in the trades, plumbers, electricians, heating air companies, because they need SEO to be found on Google. And so now we're a big team. We're in the top 1% of agencies. And so obviously I've become successful in the of owning a business. I have a gym. Then I had a survey shop in Hawaii that didn't make it. Lost. People don't talk
Well, that's
about that.
great.
I earned $70,000 in my gym. I lost 40,000 in, but last year I started a tree service company and we made almost $1 million, 950,000 gross with a 35% EBITDA. And so there's ugly and there's things that you thought you could do. And then there's things that, that are great. And also Red Palm is definitely my bread and butter that allows me to invest in these other things.